Carly Fiorina, keep up the momentum. Joining me now, Jillian, Melchior, National Review reporter, and Independent Women's Forum reporter, Liz Peek, columnist for thefiscaltimes.com, Chris Hahn, former aide to Senator Chuck Schumer and progressive radio host. First to you, Liz. I love that she didn't even need any, cue cards for that. She knew the lyrics right away.
So I'd say don't quit her day job.
Don't quit, yeah, right. Well, I personally sing like a hinge. I murder silence if I try to sing. No, so here's the thing, Liz. She's coming on strong right now. Does it hold?
I don't think so.
Why?
I think, well, for two things. One, we're concerned about her past business experience, and without a doubt, her record is very mixed at HP. It's extraordinary that she got that job, but her performance in the role is something people are very questioning and again, conflicted about, and I think she's going to have a hard time defending that. Secondly, her leadership style. A lot of the criticism about her 5 years at HP had to do with how she managed people, et cetera. And honestly, the reports are not great. I mean, she was very autocratic, very much my way or the highway kind of leader. We have that now in the White House. We don't need another leader like that in the White House. But and I just think, look, she's not a political person, and people like that right now. But I don't think it will. I don't think she'll be the nominee.
Chris Hahn? Here's the thing. Donald Trump. Some of his businesses didn't do so well either. Chris, what do you think of that?
Well, look, I don't know that she's capitalizing the best on her debate bump. And I don't think she's going to survive the scrutiny. I think Liz hit the nail on the head. There's a lot of where's the beef in her experience as CEO at Hewlett-Packard. I mean, quite frankly, the company didn't do very well.
We've had business people running, getting elected to office. Michael Bloomberg, Harry Truman. Are people being too hard on Carly Fiorina right now? We know that the company did become successful eventually.
Michael Bloomberg is an unqualified success story, and he only ran for mayor. She's running for president of the United States, and it's very different. And I don't think she can withstand
You skipped over Harry Truman, who was also a business person.
Harry Truman was a senator. He was a senator, and he was vice president before he became president. He had a long career in politics.
All right, I don't want a history lesson right now.
She could get elected.
Let's skip the history lesson. Let's stay in the present. Jillian, what do you think?
Sure. Anti-establishment candidates are the order of the day. You've got her versus Donald Trump. I think her business record is much more defensible. But I think what people are responding to is she's coming into debates, first of all, knowing her facts and being able to communicate and articulate them effectively.
Yes.
I think people love that. Second of all, I think she's a female candidate who's not running as a female candidate. She's running based on her merit. If you look at her numbers compared to Hillary Clinton's, there is a huge gap between female support for Hillary Clinton and male support. With
right, and let's be fair. Let's be fair about the performance. Hang on, Chris. Hang on. Wait, hang on. 1999 profits at HP, $3.1 billion. By 2005, 2006, $6.1 billion. After Carly Fiorina left, Jillian, HP went through six of the 10 CEOs that went through in the decade or so after she left, they only lasted about a year. Highly dysfunctional company.
It is. And I think, with her in particular, you see her making tough choices and sticking to them and showing leadership. They were absolutely controversial at the time, but I think that's something people are responding to.
All right. Chris, go ahead.
A business analyst like you will get that point, but that fine point will not come across in a 30-second ad, Liz, and that's her big problem. In a 30-second ad, her record there could be destroyed unequivocally by a good political operative. And that's the problem she's got. Look, I don't think that she's out of it completely. She could be on the ticket. If the Republicans by some freak of nature win the White House, she might be in the cabinet. But I thought she's done well in the debates. I think she's proven to be a better candidate than people expected her to be, and that's always important. That said, I think that the Republicans and the Democrats will come home to an establishment candidate, and they will walk away from these outsiders.
That's a good point.
Tony Boy and Dallas are not running here.
Right, good point. Liz,
and we shouldn't be comparing Carly Fiorina to Donald Trump. That's not the field, right? There are people like Marco Rubio, who also emerged out of the last debate doing very well, who is, of course, an establishment candidate, but also a very attractive one. I think Carly, I just think her credentials are thin, and it really is her time at HP that we're looking at, and that is very controversial.